fact of the matter is if you want to be good, you really don't have a lot of choices because it takes what it takes. You have to do what you have to do to be successful. So you have to make the choices and decisions to have the discipline and the focus to the process of what you need to do to accomplish your goals.
Oh, what's up, y'all? I hope y'all doing all right, man. I'm really just chilling, but hey, bro, my hair be looking kind of crazy on here. Don't be doing too much, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just here trying to get y'all this game, but anyways, message for the day is be great, bro. You do not have a choice. I think that from the times we was little kids, like we've always had this innate desire to achieve something, right? Like they're always telling you, hey, bro, like you can do more, you can be great, you have all this potential. But the reality is that when you accept that calling and when you decide that there's something that you truly want to do, it's pretty much an understanding that it's going to limit your options to the types of activities and the types of things that are available to you because of that, right? So I guess what I'm trying to say is there's this misconception growing up or as you become an adult that everything is available to you. But the reality is that discipline is your friend. A lot of people see discipline as a restriction, and I think that that's the wrong mindset. I used to see it that way, to be honest. Like whenever my parents would tell me to do something, or whenever I felt like I was being made to do something that I didn't want to do, I wasn't necessarily grateful for the gift that I was getting. You know what I'm saying? Because discipline has shown me that it just blocks you off from all the distractions that hinder you from the goal that you stated that you wanted in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want it to be great, you're not gonna be able to indulge the way that everybody around you will do because it requires what it requires. And that's gonna look different for so many different people. It's not gonna be the same recipe for everybody. So sometimes it might require for you to sacrifice in an area that you're not seeing other people sacrificing, you know? And only you can be accountable for what it is that you do. So because of that, know if you want to be great, your options are limited. Period. It's just a fact. How you live your life, the decisions that you make, the choices that you make, the friends you have, it's just so many different things. You are limited. But know that every step that you take is in pursuit of that greatness. Period. If every step that you take is in pursuit of that greatness, then I think that you'll be happy with the decisions that you made. Those distractions were just small breaks away from what you wanted to do, to be honest. They were literally leading you off the course of what you know you want to do. So because of that, you have to limit that. You can't think that that's gonna help you get to where you want to go. It's just a fact. So I think that the most important thing to keep in mind, besides the fact that discipline is a gift, is that all your decisions, all your steps need to be on a path towards progression, aka life, right? Because everything outside of that path, to me, is destruction. Period. Like there's, vices that I think that people, take up, and there's so many different types. Like it is not just drugs, alcohol, weed. Like I'm not gonna sit up here and tell y'all what to do, bro. Like we're all grown, so it is what it is. But I do know that even as you progress down certain roads, they can only lead to one place. And it's typically the grave. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. It's just typically like, man, if you were to do the most that you could in this particular vein of distraction, bro, it's not gonna lead to anything productive. So ensure that most of your steps, if not all of your steps, are on paths that lead you towards where you actually want to go. Sometimes they won't be pleasurable and enjoyable, but in the end, they will be worth it. So I think that my last point is just that when you take those hard steps, it might not necessarily make an immediate deposit towards that materialized goal, right? But I think that it makes an immediate deposit into your character. It makes an immediate deposit into the person that you are. And it'll make you able to receive the blessing that will come from making those choices. It's just, I think that the opportunities that'll show up, the things, the people that are coming to your life, you will be the person that you need. And it's like almost like casting a net wide, because you are able to interpret when things are lining up the way that they should, simply because of all the work that you put in. It's just a fact. So because of that, if you continue to do those things necessary and you limit those options, man, I think that you'll win. I mean, there's been a lot of greats that have said these things about the sacrifices that they make and about the choices that it took to get there. And I just think it's just the truth. So because of that, I just want you to win. I want you to be a great person. And I think that is the ultimate win. So as long as you're making those hard choices and making character deposits, it's going to turn out exactly how you want. Above all else, man, I just want you to prosper as your soul prospers. So that's all I got, man.